Place your bets at gg.bet. Most popular esports titles. Deposit with convenient payment options. Cool mini games. And 24/7 support for players. Sign up now for the best esports bets at gg.bet.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to StarLoo. Welcome back to StarSeries and I-League. The Asian Qualifiers will end its first series of its playoff bracket. My name is Switchblade J. I've been taking you through this series. I've been taking you through this last map. And, of course, the next series between CyberZen and Eho. Make sure you tune in for that one. Hopefully, it'll be just as close as this one has apparently turned out to be. Because GOSU taking the fight to TyLoo. A lot of people pin this to be an easy TyLoo victory. And, obviously, I don't really blame them because TyLoo are the best team in all of Asia, at the moment at least. But GOSU taking the fight, winning out TyLoo's map pick, and then going the distance on their map pick. 16-12 and 16-10 with the score lines favour to TyLoo. Sorry, favour to GOSU and TyLoo respectively. And now Train will be the next map, where there's a lot of unknown circumstances because this really is not a TyLoo map. They don't tend to have amazing results on it. Both in terms of the domestic scene and on the international stage. It's not been a very good time for them. GOSU, I guess the same could sort of be said because they barely actually play this map. They do their best to avoid it. So their confidence levels on picking into this last map, or their confidence levels looking in towards this decider, might not be looking so hot. But again, this match is anything like that first two maps, then we will be in for an interesting time. Let's just put it that way. Of course, knife round to get the choice aside. In terms of each team's biases, there's an overwhelming CT bias for GOSU on their limited results in the pool. TyLoo are pretty balanced, so let's see the knife. Let's see who is going to be taking their choice aside. CT obviously desirable, as everyone seems to pick it despite what the map is. TyLoo will get that choice aside. Again, I imagine deciding to stick on the CT forces. Indeed, they will. So GOSU up for the offensive side, able to buy into the pistols with a lot of utility. Smoke double flash for HSK, Molotov double flash for Stacks. The fuse kit will be on Bintet, utility brought down by DD, as well as that extra smoke from Bintet. So they will have a single flash smoke and molly across the CT side. So here it is, the pistol round for the final map of this series. It's certainly not the final map of the day. GOSU moving in to positions of the brown halls. Smoke off the tees, setting up the first into connector. Somebody going to body block it, move forward, taps on taps to try and deny it. Jinx's position, but only gets tag damage and very minimal amounts of it. Jinx will instead open things up as DD trades back on COK. 4 versus 4 as Lackey gets aggressive. Going to catch off most of the CT forces out here. Takes 2 frags. A bomb still yet to get planted. 2v3 retake with the CTs moving in. Bentet's got the defuse kit. DD, both of these players, in fact, have no Kevlar. This will be difficult, especially considering that Jinx is pushed up in connector, captures DD, taps him up, knows where the last man is, and from GOSU, they should be able to lock it out from here. It's a nice, clean, easy pistol to the favour of the T side. The CZs brought back in from TyLoo, going to try to force the issue away. I don't really doubt them to be able to do anything of this kind of nature. COK takes the first. Headshot on Captain Mo. Bintet with a CZ up close, ready for Stacks and co-execute. Going to find a good angle. Taps on taps with the USP, but doesn't do anything from his angle. So, Felipe player down. Lackey continues to push. Takes a lot of damage, in fact, but doesn't quite go down. Somebody will be able to finish the job on that quick frag. Look back towards Stacks. He turns on for the 2K, barely staying alive. HSK will take him down. And DD is the last element. Spotted the Achilles heel. COK just going to spray. It's a 2-0 start for the GOSU squad. With an eco to play for here, looks like it should be a nice and easy enough 3-0. Lost a little bit of investment in that last round, but of course the AK is getting rebought back by the T side. HSK not seeing the man towards Pop Dog, but definitely takes the first frag on Captain Mo on top of the trains. DD going forward, Pop Dog control in favour of the T side. Excurate comes out with a knife. I'm not sure where from. At this kind of a moment, I wish Lucky is sadly disappointed about it, but for Excurate, that does get enough money to buy the AWPs in, so TyLoo will have a very strong buy going into the first rifle. Moments like that, I wish I had a second PC, so I was watching a different angle. But now, GOSU moving in, T-Con as the push comes out, but Molotovs burn away. Excurate with the AWP shot, COK going forward, and somebody sprays onto 2, dropping the bomb out in the open. As the C2s of TyLoo just lock control, 2v4. DD moving up now, knows exactly where that bomb is and going to ensure that no one from the T side tries to push up to electric box and get it. 1 minute 25, Jinx. Find angles where the T's maybe, or CTs maybe lurking in. Looking towards more off spot where HSK is just holding with 1 AK. Again, hoping for aggression in between blue and green trains, but 60 seconds on the clock. 1 rifle, 1 SMG. GOSU still got money to buy down, so if they lose this round, it shouldn't be a major problem. They could still reset TyLoo off the back of this, but they aren't acting. They do have to kind of make a move eventually. HSK peeking out into the open where somebody is lurking in from heaven, and meanwhile his backup goes down. DD and Excurate with the final 2 frags. First scored by the CT side. Five AKs on the T side. And the default slowly peeking in, trying to catch good vision on TyLoo, but it's mostly Pop Dog presence, to be honest, from the CT side. Catch off anyone that drops down and anyone that pushes out of T-Con. Molotovs move forward, trying to force them out of position, but now from TyLoo will burn. GOSU will be unsuccessful in gaining a major map control. The bomb on the back of Lakia. GOSU now set themselves up for what looks to be the standard A set execution. Enough smokes in play, 3 of them. Getting his set up to try and flash his way, get some vision. Actually, smoke his way in for the first frag on Captain Mo, and turns onto somebody. What? How did he know he was there? I don't know, but either way, Excurate will try and line up a collateral just a few pixels off from landing it. Jinx will get the trade back as a result. 4v2 retake up for TyLoo, and they're in the disadvantaged spot. Bintet creeping around towards Old Hell. COK. So in the danger zone, but actually it's the man on the bomb site itself that will get taken down first. Bintet onto Lakia. Still within the one man advantage for GOSU. COK keeping up to Hell, takes the E down, spots Bintet as well, and doubles down for the double kill. Very nice and efficient from him, as well as that 3 frags from Jinx. Again, out to Pop Dog to kick things off. That's a reset against TyLoo as well. GOSU getting a nice crucial victory to really kickstart the T side and continue them going into the middle part of the first half. TyLoo will go for a bit of a quasi-investment and a bit of money on DD, so the SMG, the MP9 coming in with Kevlar. Double flash smoke as well for Excurate. double nades for GOSU, just going to get used to early on play the defaults. "60 seconds on the clock." The CTs just wait for GOSU. Wait for them to move into positions. GOSU initially playing around those brown halls and most of their T-side presence, but they're going to back right off and go into connector. Or T-con. HSK. And lead the charge alongside Lakia. They make their way out into the outer bomb site. Bintet taken out to kick things off. Lakia spots the second man crossing as well at the edge of the smoke. Damage being done by Excurate, but also onto Excurate. The bomb should get planted in both somebody and Dini for Captain Mo next up to phase. Excurate will get one deagle shot, but that's as far as he'll go. There you go, 5-1. Of course, the buy coming in for TyLoo as well. The AWP, the M4s, the UMP for somebody. Again, that double nade in towards the ramp area. I'm not sure why GOSU keep going for that. I guess they expect TyLoo to push up that aggression. A lot of teams do like to do that on CT side, but I haven't seen it much from TyLoo, to be honest. Going T side. Oh, HSK. Oh, no. Oh, jeez. That's a little bit, You can see it as well, just shaking his mouth. It's like, yeah, I definitely screwed that up. That may have also changed the impact of the entire round. GOSU going to go towards brown halls as a result, stop to make their way into the B-bomb site. Where DD and Bintet are holding the AWP peaks up and gets shut down immediately. Bomb drop, they know where it's at for the CT side. The cross trying to get into position from Bintet. He takes down one, continues to spray, but HSK trades in back and stacks, follows through on to Excurate. 2v3, favor to GOSU. Somebody pushing in the backstab, trying to hold on to Pop Dog control. Spots HSK, but Jinx, excuse me. But Jinx will take him down and leaves it all on Captain Mo with the AWP. Back in the back lines to take one more frag, but I imagine he'll be saving off this. 6 rounds on the board for the T side. And this half so far has been going surprisingly well for GOSU. For TyLoo, the question really remains, when do they take the tack pause? Investment in this round means that they won't be able to buy up again. I imagine they might just eco off the back of that. Actually, they might force buy around the AWP. That's another option. Again, they might take the pause right here to try and think about that. I'm just going to go with the pistols around this AWP. Great nade to start things off from Lakia to Excurate. Not a major amount. I guess I say a major amount. 7 HP left on the man. It's not a kill just yet. But I say that mostly because the CT side are on a complete eco here. They dropped the AWP of Captain Mo, and Excurate are going to try to pick that one up. I would like to see it passed off to another player because one bullet to any point of the body and he's dead. Still holding the A-bomb site alongside DD and Bintet. Somebody is back on B. Excurate actually does have the crossloads. He's going to get one frag on HSK. Okay. It's not half bad, but now they know where he is. They should just be able to flash their way in. Sioke is going to peek to this position. 4v4, and look at this flank coming in from TyLoo. Bintet and somebody going to put 2 players alongside with the bombs going. Crossfire set, the deagle shots for Buntet, taps up, trying to take Lakia down, he'll be successful in doing so. Meanwhile, Excret rotates in with the AWP from the other side. He's got himself 2 frags, Stacks gets 2 but traded back. And finally, Jinx takes control. Before this eco, they would have done serious damage. Excret's still 1 bullet away from winning this. He's got bomb control. He's expecting him to peek towards Ivy. Orp on the cross, Excret to take this and clutch it out for TyLoo. 7 HP for the 4K. But Jinx forces him out into position. There's 1 of 2 Dragon Lords to select. Not bad. 7 on the board for GOSU. But TyLoo again on that eco doing serious damage. The economy is going to be worn quite thin. Not quite down to reset territory, but still within range. 1 more buy available for GOSU, and then TyLoo would have really put them back in the dust. But even so, the T-side having a great T-side. 7-1 so far on the board. Lakia opens things up onto Captain Mo, contests top of trains and takes the frag for it. 2 HP left alone on the man. Orp gets challenged by the Orp of the CT side meanwhile. Excurate. Take a frag back to 4v4. Meanwhile, the aggression comes in towards T-Con. Somebody's just going to get up there, make sure that GOSU cannot get back into position. Excurate, meanwhile, waiting with the Orp in Pop Dog. Are they going to go down here? Looks like they might just do. Molotov's in, going to force him out of position at least. Smoke to extinguish the flames, deny any more HP advantage. .45 seconds remaining. Buntet, oh, a great nade. This could take Lakia out. Oh my god. Fantastic stuff from him, but now Jinx starting to move up. Main force of the GOSU side is still in play, but DD and Excurate have other ideas. So they lock the 2 frags down. And Stacks is left alone. 20 seconds remaining on him. Has to push through rounds to get the bomb. Challenged by Buntet close. We'll take that frag, but DD now knows exactly what's up. Smoke down, but 10 seconds left, or a little over 10 seconds remaining. Flash in from Stacks. DD's onto the white train, and he'll get the second frag. There we go. 2 rounds on the board for TyLoo. Again, with the damage done, that might just force the issue away from GOSU. They're still going to have the force buy opportunity. AK's on 5 players. AWPs for 2 of TyLoo. Quick flashes coming through from Lakia. He's going to try to force the issue away. Takes somebody down. Burning alive. Loses a lot of HP. As well as that, the same thing for COK. But Captain Mo misses his first AWP shot. Second phase will take the man down towards Electric. Bots facing. Takes Lakia out. And meanwhile, at the top of the trains, player Stacks moving on to turn things to a 3v3. But DD's fragging back to Pop Dog. It continues his spray through the smoke. Jinx is left alone to clutch it. Takes the first man. Spots Captain Mo. The AWP shot still misses. And Jinx... he peeks back towards it, looks for DD, takes this off his shoulders, he's on for the 3K clutch. Jinx looks back in, spots the man with the AWP. The AWP still misses Captain Mo. Crucial frags to find, but he's missing every single bullet. 60 seconds remaining. Has eyes on a bomb, but Jinx has the flank. The 1v3 clutch comes through, and GOSU reset TyLoo again. Koreans doing work here on train. Reset after reset. Double nade down this one, definitely. Actually won't take the out of the action. That's interesting. All right. Damage done for the Kevlar player, however. 7 HP remaining, and should be able to get taken down in the next couple of seconds, as he's just going to get borne down by rifles in a close range peek, unless he gets the double dink. Which is possible with the CZ, but yeah, they have it locked. TyLoo's eco not going to go so well so far. But again, it is just an eco, just default pistols. Smokes go down. X going to make his way onto the bomb site train. While top to force him out of position. It's still burning him below the white train. COK ready for players up close. Quick scope on Excurate takes him down. Still tag damage coming in from somebody. Damage with the USP and eventually the kill coming through from HSK, but the bomb will get planted. T-side player close, lucky at being aggressed on by somebody, and actually Captain Mo takes the deagle shot, so back to 3v3. Damage being done on this eco again. TyLoo getting close enough and still doing damage to Sioke. Blind through the smoke. Somebody will push through and get taken down. We have the information that 2 players are in that corner. And Stax going to try and force the issue away with the AWP blocking towards upper. They line up for Stax. He's only able to get that second frag, but the AWP again is from Sioke. Should get the follow-up. AWP flick, no problems there. 9-2 now on the board for GOSU as we approach the final few rounds of the first half. This has been a fantastic T-side so far. Scout on extra grit, 2 Deagles, 2 CZs. Another double eco coming in from TyLoo, although it's more of a quasi-buy with the scout in play. Should have come through from the CTs. Lucky it does take first face and take first damage. The AWP misses its first kill as well. Smokes to buy themselves a little bit of room to breathe. Execute spotted on top of the train though, and Lucky it does get that shot. A ding down to 10 HP. And Captain Mo still to push it at T-Com, but will he find anything is the real question of things. Well, even if he was to find that one frag, he would have gotten traded back immediately, although DD does get an AK for his trouble. And again, that probably would be eco success here for TyLoo, but at what cost? 10 will be on the board for GOSU. They can return fire with these Deagles. Again, they've still got headshot potential. They can still take Lucky down. He's on 10 HP, so there is a little bit of room to breathe for TyLoo. They are still heavily overpowered when it comes to the firepower. Lakia going to get on top of blue train, start to provide overwatch. It's going to make their way in, and you'll still get one frag on DD. Somebody looking up close with the Deagle. Might deny the bomb planter, looking for HSK. Deagle shots, 3 of them will land, and it will take him down. AK now picked up, and Bintet to rotate in. As actually, they turn it back to a 1v2. Sioke, AWP in hand as Bintet's flank works. He's now out towards T-Com, Bintet back electric box. Sioke must have heard that, but somebody up top of green train burst fires and sprays through. They've made the eco happen here, TyLoo. AWP's being saved and everything. There we go. Still holding some bite with these pistols again. They did manage to take an eco round a few rounds ago. TyLoo will at least get 3 rounds on their CT side. Push coming through towards the B bomb site. Again, overwhelmed by the T side. Jinx ready for somebody on the backstab as the T's get the bomb onto default, get it down. A 2v4 dismantled by the first peaks. Excurate and Captain Mo, what do? Do they opt to save here? Only got a few more rounds left, so maybe they might just do that, get buys up for the next couple. That's another reset as well from GOSU. They're so effective at fragging back, even when TyLoo turn things to their favor. They'll grab the second AWP and just run for the hills. Make sure no one's sneaking up. They will get further back away. This will be a 10th on the board for GOSU. HSK could get fragged out here. Nope, he takes Captain Mo with him. It's a crucial loss as well to lose that big green gun of the CT side. Round 14 will consist of a double AWP forced up here with CZs and SMGs. As Jinx moves forward, looks for the first man. Flash in will force the angle from Captain Mo. 60 seconds remaining. How are TyLoo going to play this? How are GOSU going to play this, in fact? And 45 seconds remains for the T side hit. GOSU just playing in and around the default area. Trying to look to push in through T-Con. Sprays out from somebody. We'll get 2 frags. Excrit gets a shot towards T-Con. HSK down. 2v4. Captain Mo spotting the AWP next and chops the bomb while he's at it. It's up to Stacks, the last man remaining. 1v4. Well out of position. 20 seconds remains for him. He's just going to save these AWP. Since GOSU aren't looking great on their money line of their own accord. And they will go hunting. That's ready for them to peek up. Oh, this is going to be close. He's going to go down after time. That's tragic. Into the last round of the half. Of course, we'll have to force buy. I mean, it's pretty much a given. But still, that AWP would have enabled many more options for the GOSU side. Taking their sweet time buying down here, however. Trying to sort out their buy strategy. I guess they're a little bit tilted about that. 2 AKs, 1 UMP, 1 CZ, HSK. Are you going to buy, buddy? You're running out of time. Okay, there we go. There's 3 AKs overall for the T's. There's TyLoo. Let's try and salvage what's left of this CT side if they can do so. Somebody getting up close, 1 HP down on Jinx. Doesn't quite take the frag though. And Jinx returns so little onto somebody. That's going to be a massive victory for TyLoo later down the line. Jinx passing that AK back to Stack, see if he can do anything with it. So it makes the most amount of sense as well. But 60 seconds remains on the clock for GOSU's push. Bomb still back at the long hauls. And actually somebody nails down Jinx. I think he popped that up for Pop Dog. CTs have so much map control. In T-Con still playing in Pop Dog as well. Shots start to land close, and GOSU need to start to act. Got flashes, they got smokes. 2 can go down towards the B site execution. 1 close ramp, maybe. Molotov's in. Less than 30 seconds left for GOSU to make the push happen. They've got the AWP of Captain Mo. They've got the M4 of DD. Smokes go in, GOSU. That's up, the execution is here. Comes HSK, shut down by the AWP. Lucky are going to go falling down as DD takes the kill. Stacks trades back, but Captain Mo trades here, and Excrit's got it locked out. The rotations come in, and TyLoo confidently taking that last round to bring 10-5 on the board against them. They close out their CT half. So the back and forth affair for the most part. I say for the most part because mostly down to these last few rounds at the end, but you did see how many rounds and how many resets, in fact, the GOSU side managed to get. It's quite a bit, and that's what brings them the 5-round lead. Of course, a 5-10 scoreline is not something that you can't overcome, so if TyLoo have confidence and if they have the skills, they may be able to turn this around in the second half, the pistol round. It can equates to the P250s for Excrit. And nobody else, the smoke for him as well. GOSU with the defuse kit smoke on HSK, and already Stacks going down. Ready for good shots. Headshot on the first and the second, looking for more. 1 tap, but down to low HP. Somebody will get the backstab together as DD takes Jinx down. It's a 3v2. Rotations come back and forth. Lakia and COK now just COK. 1v3. And Bentet gets himself 3. He enters, frags, takes the last 2 remaining. It's a pistol, a quick pistol to the favour of TyLoo. GOSU. Lakia up close with the CZs. On the B bomb site against DD, but DD was still sprayed down. Great nades, double nade down. Doesn't take COK out, but it's low on HP. To go falling as the boost spot comes through again. Takes a dink, but not enough for the kill. Drink's trying to return fire back on DD. Does take him down. Somebody on 7 HP means that actually this is still not a bad situation for GOSU to be in. But TyLoo from up towards Ivy meanwhile. Stack's going to be the man to hold it alongside HSK on the bomb site itself. Stack's low. Lakia looks back, doesn't see anyone towards Pop Dog. Make sure that TyLoo does not take control of this part of the map. But one of the rifles for the GOSU side now recovered. Let's see if they can turn it to their favour. 45 seconds remaining. Stacks looking back towards T-Con, but best have another teammate focus on that position because GOSU are going to have to cover all their spaces. TyLoo are going to wait their timer to run low. Take their sweet-ass time with this. And actually, they've rotated 3 CTs towards the B bomb site, trying to pull out the fake with utility coming in. Stacks out towards Hell. He's certainly thinking that he might want to rotate at the same time. The flashbangs come back towards Ivy and gets caught in the back. GOSU completely pulled for the fake. And TyLoo should be able to get the bomb down. Set up the 4 versus 3. The after plant position for the T side. And I imagine that for GOSU at this point, it's probably just best to save the Kevlar and the Scout. And the AK as well for Lakia to do something in the next round. Of course, it will be Eco coming in for the CT side, but yeah, it looks like the TyLoo's tactics are looking pretty alright, actually. Certainly GOSU are falling for a number of strategies. The 7th round on the board for the T side. Eco from COK and Stacks means that they'll just have the CZs and the USP. P250 USP. No Kevlar as well for the CT side. So Scout from HSK. Let's see anything. With a CZ, watches, sprays, but Captain Mo will take him down. Looks off for his second frag as well, and there it is. Pretty easy from TyLoo. Still return back from Lakia, who turns on for the second. 3v3. Damage being done once again. Scout from HSK looks in. Somebody with the UMP. Sprays on, takes the man down. Lakia forced back away with the AK, at least in the UMP shots, but no major damage done to him. Expecting T-Con presence, but TyLoo have got what they need to win the round. Just try not to lose a third player and try not to lose the forced investment. Still push on to Lakia to take that AK out of his hands if they can, but the bottom line is still going to be that scoreline and the fact that GOSU are going to be up for the buy in the next one. They have a Scout for Stacks. The AK for Lakia will be saved in to relieve investment and add a little bit extra firepower. Scout from HSK, the buy-ups for everybody else, the M4s, the AK-47 of course saved. And GOSU face TyLoo. CT default towards B bomb sites. Two players towards Brown Hall's Pop Dog. 3 playing around Long Ivy. And TyLoo up to equalize in this one. Still 60 seconds remain on the clock. TyLoo going to have to think about their push in. They've stacked 4 players on the A-bomb site. GOSU ready for the pushes. Out of T-Con, great peek, flash from Stacks, he takes 2 frags. Turns around for the AK-47 now to look towards T-Con. There's still 3 more CTs here. Backed up by Lakia over on the B-bomb site in case the rotations come back. X-Script with the AWP up close. Going to see one. Gets a good leg shot on Jinx, but not enough to get the kill. Does catch Stacks in the back. And X-Script returns to 3 versus 3. So GOSU not quite paying attention. And now they start to fall apart for it. Frades and frags. Bentet takes 2. TyLoo enter, lose the initial 2, and then just return back fire. Again, GOSU, what were they doing? One player out in the open, got laid, couldn't get to cover in time. The other back turn to the main brunt of the action. I think actually there may have been a crash or something. Oh, a tactical pause. Okay, so never mind. Because again, it was a bit suspicious how the one player in Pop Dog, Stacks, was just looking in towards the Pop Dog ladder, and then just didn't turn around when the hit came out from T-Con. It just looked so odd. But very clearly, it's a mistake from GOSU calling out the tactical rather than a technical timeout. So they're going to discuss that and figure it out, because that's a hell of a mistake to make. And that may have cost them their lead. 10-9. TyLoo up against the Eco. And GOSU going to push up, trying to counteract for it. DD's here with the AK alone. Spotting one, getting traded back by Lakia. Takes the AK back off for 2 spray downs. Nice and easy for him. No Kevlar across the GOSU, so they should just be falling relatively easily. 4K up somebody. No, Stacks gets the frag. AK now picked up for the man. And we'll get planted on A site. 1v3 for TyLoo. Stacks just creeping and crawling. No Kevlar for this man. Only a flashbang, no defuse kit. So if he wants to get the retake, he'll have to act quick. Just less than likely. And now X-Script spotted him. He's taking him down. 3 players stay alive, so no successful eco here for GOSU. AWPs and the AKs get brought down once again. GOSU with a double up setup of their own with the M4s to support it, of course. They need to get this one. Max loss bonus. TyLoo up to take the lead away. HSK looks into T-Con. Back up here towards Ivy. Almost Stacks as he tries to look towards his position. Looks like TyLoo might end up bursting and splitting their way through. No Pop Dog presence game by the CT side either. They need to go down and try and flush out these positions, but no one again going to be there, so HG's gone for the T's. Start to the smokes, flashbangs and mollies, which they still have a pretty decent myriad of. TyLoo set the smokes and the flashbangs towards the A-bomb site, try to pull the fake, but somebody takes down, or gets taken down by the AWPs on the A site. Now Captain Mo peeking up with the bomb, takes down Lakia. They're going to spot it, however. Damage being done to DD. He still gets on for the 3 versus 3. Rotations coming to make the retake happen, but TyLoo have set up their after plants very effectively here. They get a 5-on-3 to the favor of GOSU. They could have been able to make this retake happen so easily. X-Script spotted with the AWP now. It was T-Con, the second jump peek from HSK, and X-Script will turn on for the 2 frags as a result. GOSU threw that one away by just conceding 2 easy frags. That's going to be an 11th on the board for TyLoo. They're going to be able to gain the lead away from GOSU, but again, that just did not need to be the case for the CT side. The jump peek should have spotted the AWP. Of course, those 2 frags that came in super quick just failed to hold down the defensive. CZs for GOSU here on the eco round. They do get ripped apart. Damage done to somebody, and Jinx was on for a frag, but sadly it won't be enough. And max loss bonus for GOSU, 12 on the board for TyLoo, but the CTs have yet to score a CT round. TyLoo looking extremely good right here. Flashes over. Lucky is trying to get back towards CT and save, but sprays come out. Captain Mo will finish the job. All rests in the hands of COK. 12 on the board for the T's here. COK goes up in smoke to the hands of DD. Well, not quite up in smoke, but up with the bullets. There's 7 rounds in a row for TyLoo. GOSU, when are they going to get started here? Their half has not begun. Double up setup coming back in for HSK and COK. TyLoo just going to play around their same sort of setup and just make it work the way that they have done so far. Pretty dominating victories. I think several points in which they've had more than 3 players for, or 3 players or more for every single round so far on this T side. So it's not even like GOSU are getting close. They're just straight up getting wrecked every time. Challenging Pop Dog. Got Jinx here to try and take control of this position, get the defensive together. And just carry one of the AWPs out towards the A-bomb site, looking onto Ivy in case they start to cross. Bentet and Captain Mo's up to this position. The bomb on the back of Excurate as well. TyLoo rotate their Brown Halls player into T-Con. 50 seconds remaining. GOSU sit on the edge of their seats, get ready for the push from TyLoo that may end up putting them back on nothing. Smokes down towards the Ivy side. HSK getting ready for the pushes. 2 flashes missed. He takes the first man down, looking back in for the next one. They know that the AWP is still here. Meanwhile, the T's push out of T-Con, make their way into Ola's spot. HSK locking in ready. Actually, the shoulder peek baits out the kill. Baits out the shot, excuse me. Doesn't quite get the frag instead. So now the T side start to push in. Lakia taking Bentet down. Somebody going to get a great angle. Takes the first man out of action, but the AWP still fragging. Lines up 2 frags, but it's not going to happen. 11 on the board for GOSU. Finally. It's been 8 rounds so far in this half. And GOSU have only just scored 1. But now they're up for the reset. And if TyLoo do that, that's going to be deadly. Deadly for the CT side. Again, 2 AWPs coming in. HSK take down T-Con control. TyLoo this time a 2-1-2 split for Pop Dog, T-Con, and of course Ivy. Interesting little setup that initially looks like it's going to be a 3-way convergence on towards the A-bomb site. And I think GOSU have read this pretty correctly. They've got 4 players here. 1 man, the AWP, COK. Control. May gets bully blocked by Jinx. Takes a bit of damage for it as well, but still holding face back here, ready for anyone that pushes out of the T side of the map. Instead, TyLoo just going to dismantle their initial setup. The bomb on the back of Excurate. It'll creep up alongside 2 others. Time is a ticking. COK all back towards B site, of course. 30 seconds now left on the clock as Jinx takes down 1. Turns back to the AK, now going to get the backstab set up against the T side. This could be crucial as now they're moving in towards B bomb site. They've lost the man advantage here, TyLoo. Have to win the afterplant. Even the backstab coming in from Bentet, he's got to act a bit more quicker if he wants to take down COK, the AWP player. Playing in the back lines. DD going to move up towards Oil. Now flashes in as Jinx takes down Excurate. Trades back on Lackey of 1-for-1. Means a 4v3. And GOSU continue to push. Flashes coming through. Bentet with that backstab. Still in a very good spot right now. But CLK deals with him. HSK gets rid of the first contact. And DD goes falling at the same time. 12-12 GOSU. Now starting to spool up here. Going to get to 12-12 and equalize everything. The double up stays in play alongside 2 more AK-47s. And GOSU build their economy into safety levels. Now TyLoo with the AWP. Of course, the AK is coming and getting bought back again. They've got the bomb plot. They've still got money in the savings accounts, plus their 2 rounds of loss bonus. Somebody not buying into a lot of utility, just that one smoke. Okay, that's interesting. Wonder why. They've got a quick kick coming in from TyLoo, straight out of Pop Dog, and T-Con. Excrit misses his first shot, second face. Will land on HSK, back towards Ivy, however. Captain Mo getting closed on it. There's an AWP up close, maybe not. Sprays towards Connector and takes down CLK. Jinx with a trade back 2 for 1 overall, and somebody's still lurking here. Here's the footsteps to his left, and sees one more to his right. He takes both those frags, and Stacks is left alone. Pushing up Ivy, catching no vision of the T side, and as a result, will have to concede this round to TyLoo, getting themselves to 13. Unlucky for some, but not for the Chinese right here. Not now, at least. Doesn't see Stacks. Okay, that's interesting. I thought we would have spotted his head above dumpster. The force buy has to come through from GOSU. Virtually no choice at this point. Smokes and flashes come over. AWPs for 2 players. AKs versus M4s. GOSU. Into position, we've got Stacks and HSK over at Ivy. 2 players moving their way around. Jinx ready and waiting. Back here in the back lines. On the train itself. All the aggression coming in from TyLoo. They're going to try and challenge up the edge of the smokes. The smokes is all that separates these 2 teams. The bullets can still fly through them, though. As somebody takes early damage. 27 HP left on him, and it will be the first frag coming in for Excrit. Traded back by Jinx with the M4 on the bomb site. Indeed, looking for HSK back towards Hell. He shuts him out. 2 for 1 to the favour of the T side. There's still one more player. The edge of the smoke here towards Ivy. Captain Mo's going to go right past him. He thinks he's safe. Stacks. Stacks. Did he know that the last player's out there? Apparently not. It will allow Jinx to go forward and takes the frag back, but DD still fragging. Leaves it all on Stacks. The man who let them pass. DD will finish the job. 14 to 12. TyLoo forcing GOSU down to nothing. Full eco in from the CT side. Somebody creeping up. Sprays damage done to the first. Kill for the first as well. Captain Mo keeps the trades all to the favour of the T side. Stacks once again left alone. No way in, no way out. And no escaping the reality that's about to set in. TyLoo on map and match points. GOSU struggling seriously on this CT side again. This was supposed to be their chance. Very clear their map is much weaker than TyLoo's is. AWP out for Excura. AK is coming in for 4 players. M4s across the board for GOSU. One more round is all TyLoo needs. 5 frags to find against the CT side. And GOSU will start the push in towards A-bomb site, where HSK will be covering off Pop Dog. Won't go aggressive too much against GOSU, just kind of want to play a standardized setup here with the 5 M4s. Was no AWPs is also a massive hindrance because Excrit can get those easy frags and GOSU can't. And limited utility sets for the CT side. This really is just not looking good at all. Defaults from TyLoo start to lean towards just a standard set execution towards A. Molotovs will force HSK out of position. Jinx still ready to wait. Keep control alongside Lakia over on B, but offensive forces cut off GOSU. On the push up T-Con, okay, in HSK this is a risk, but it could pay off. Smokes come out. Here we go. Flashbangs over. HSK takes the first phase. Captain Mo shuts down both of them, though. GOSU, their last lifeline, just crumbles to pieces, and Captain Mo continues going. Jinx to trade out somebody at least 29 HP. That the bomb's going to go down. A 2v4 retake. Now just one. Lakia out to Ivy. Captain Mo watching the cross. They already know it's over. It's 16-12 to the favor of TyLoo as they will close out the best of 3. 2-1. GOSU did fight hard though. Made all 3 maps close, but in the end the series was just not theirs to win. TyLoo, the favourites, will move forward in the bracket to face off against the winners of either CyberZen or eHome. That match is coming up next, so don't go anywhere. And if you've enjoyed any of today's casting so far, you can type !caster in the chat to follow my personal Twitter. But again, the important thing is that you stay here for this next series because it's going to be interesting. It's eHome taking on CyberZen after the break.
Place your bets at gg.bet. Most popular esports titles. Deposit with convenient payment options. Cool mini games. And 24/7 support for players. Sign up now for the best esports bets at gg.bet.
You know, I've seen better days.